laughing, taking pictures with him. Okay? But the moment he's no longer there, then they will awash all of us, the entire space. They will awash it with how he looted Ogun State. He's doing it right now. So why not just tell us that he's doing it and how much he's looting and where they are? Take all those things. So that even before he finished that place, I mean, from that tenor, right, he will know that he's going to jail. But no. Until the day he run against the establishment, they will now tell you that they care for you. EFCC. Dubious Dark was told Dubious Dark was told 180 billion as a former governor. But he's still in it right now, and you are seeing him. A lot of you are seeing him, you know. But he's in the good book, like many others too. So that's why I said when they are fighting themselves, they are not doing it for you. They are just showing you why Nigeria is cursed and doomed with people like this. So it is very wrong for you to begin to think such country that is cursed with this kind of people, that country will be great. And then you're saying you are not an hypocrite, a liar. Tell me who you are. So don't look at them as if to say exposing them is in your own interest. No, it is not. Me showing you all of this or telling you all of this is not because I want you to think it's a new thing. No, I'm actually showing you all of this to show to you why I strongly believe Nigeria cannot be helped. You cannot run a country like this and then put that same country and greatness on the same line when you know they're mad. That's what I'm showing you. I am here to show you why. That's your myth. So that's your myth. That's your fake hope. Which is pretty much like a dubious. With these characters in charge, and you having no plan to actually really get rid of them, is to tell you that you are lying to everybody you have been telling that Nigeria will be great. Nigeria, a country can be great with characters like this, ever. You first have to, and then listen, removing these characters also will never save you. You have to destroy the entire establishment that makes it possible for criminals like this to have access to power. And if you have to do that, it simply mean you would have to break up Nigeria. Yeah. It is the only solution. But for some, they are still going about and telling themselves, we will show them in 2023. Edo is not Lagos, they say. I love this when I saw it. They were doing a walk. Obidients were doing an obedient walk for Akpata in Edo State today. As usual, they have the number. But what about the institutions that is going to actually conduct the elections? Rigged. They are going to come back here and tell me how Labour Party has been rigged of Benin, from Benin, how Akpata has been denied. But for now, it is looking good. But are they really ready to face the violence that will be unleashed on them, which is not going to be like a dancing and singing like this? So I'm talking about real violence that they will unleash on them by those who have sworn to only live by power and living off the people. And they will do everything and anything to keep it. So on the day of your election, you won't be dancing like this. But let's share this to show that if the will of the people is allowed to actually manifest, then you can see that there are those who are willing to be part of a process that I call a charade. Obedient in Edo today.
I've heard your cry. I've heard everything that has happened in this state. I've heard how this state has been mismanaged. I've heard how the finances have been mismanaged. And today, he's walking around the state. He's walking at the ring road, the most visible place in the state. To say, Edo people, I have answered you, and I'm here to serve you. Today, what you're seeing today is what you're going to see till the day all of us will go out and vote. Obidients, fitness man, life here in Edo. Life here in Edo. You can actually match the energy here. It's top notch. The spirit here is high. The people that came out here today is massive. It's massive. It's massive. You know, showing love and support, you know, for their son. And they are saying it is Olumide or Olumide or Olumide. Labour Party, the Mata Party has come to stay. As you know, Edo State is the spiritual home of the Obidients. It's the spiritual home of the young people who stood up in the last election to say enough is enough. It's also part of that generation. And today, we are going to tell them that they are playing.
He go shock them.
He go do what?
He go shock them.
He go do what?
He go shock them.
He go do what?
He go shock them.
Nigeria heard it. Edo people don't hear that. They are saying they have come. They are not playing. They are outside and we go shock them.
He go shock them.
With all their money they've stolen, we go shock them. With all this mismanagement of resources, we go shock them. With all the things they are doing, we go shock them. Edo, it is Obidients, it is Olumide.
Come out. When I don't day outside for so long, I don't tired to change microphone. How many am I home? On behalf of Labour Party, the Obidient family, una do well. God go bless you now. God go bless all of us. Even though I don't complain about the microphone, I must still praise the people who organize this waka. They try. You cannot get everything right. But this one, a lesson. Attention to detail. Very important. Labour must be different. We will be different. As you see me so, the standard high. Excellence or nothing. We not to give excuse. That's why we will put the best foot forward. If work there, we go find who amongst us fit do and well. No pride there the matter. The best man for the job. I go carry on. Best foot forward. We not campaign today. We just come. I mean the Senate come.
We should be one. If the Senate make them say no,
they not finish.
We don't meet us.
Check the cap when you wear.
The Senate.
Don't say now so the truck or the reverse now come. We not want you
don't try that. We don't try.
We will not keep you for long. I have said thank you. My chairman, our organ must tell you thank you too. Then we'll go house. Further information will be received. The waka just the start. Oh, na not tired. On a small one we do today. Some people ask me, say, you go enter motor, how? My people, they waka go enter motor, how? We go full error. We go waka around. We go waka around. The bad road where we are there, go enter around. The hospital, when they say they build, we'll go look at. All of us go enter.
Yes.
We lead by example.
The more you look, the less you see. The more you look, the less you see. The more you look, the less you see.
The more you look, the less you see. Participating in a charade. I really wish you well. But they will have to come back here in September. When is the election again? September? I think it's September or is it November? I don't know. It's still a long way. I think it's October. I mean, September, October. I don't know. But they will come back here. I will come back here to show to you that the rigged system will rear its head again. All right? And they will tell them to go to court. And to you, the Obidients, those who are like you, like for real. And what I like about you is because you are a pest. to those who felt like invincible politically, you are a very, very good pest that demystified a lot. You are not yet like a hornet, the bees, that bites and stings. You are not feared. You should be feared. Do you understand what I mean? You should be feared by those that have tried and tried to keep all of us under the perpetuity of fear, the fear of unknown. And the reason why your voice and everything that has to do with you will continue to be amplified on Mayegun's Diary Political. You should be feared. You should be dangerous to people who have made your life dangerous. I mean, those who have endangered our lives. So you shouldn't be nice to them. You should be the ones writing the rules of engagement, not them. But they will use experience to beat you, because that's what they do best. They will drag you down and use experience to beat you. But they have to fear you. You should make, you see, when I say fear you, I'm not asking you to be violent. I'm asking you to be of equal, if not equal proportion, if not more, of everything that will be unleashed on you. You should be feared. You shouldn't be cowards that needed to be told when to react to an injustice. I don't know. I think you'll get there. They're going to make you, they're going to radicalize you. Some of you are already saying they shouldn't try what they tried last year next. So you are actually going to go get PVC. And you're going to submit yourself to the rules of these guys in an election. You're actually going to do that without taking them to the cleaners first. Without showing to them what it is going to be like to dare you in a contest. Or maybe you don't even have it in you. But don't worry. They will radicalize you. And some of you are going to eventually either scared and run away from this your movement, or a lot of you will become emboldened. Emboldened enough to say, listen, you can cheat others, but if you dare try it with us where we have interest, then there will be a problem. You must be feared. You must be feared by the police, by the military, and these criminals in government, because you did something that nobody expected. We were shocked how you managed to ridicule the entire establishment and make them make mistakes. Baba, I still checked the result of their 2023 charade yesterday. Out of 176,000 polling units. Baba, it is over a year since they announced that charade. Yakubu announced results. Tinubu, so million. Atiku, so million. Obi, so million. But when you go onto their website, more than 25 to 30% of the total results are yet to be uploaded. Why? Because the Obidients got involved. They have used their courts to put Tinubu in power. They won't want to make any mistake. Go upload the total fake results. And the whole thing that is not even matching anyway. So go and use the total result, and then you go back and say, should be the talk, say this guy. So where's the result? Because there is no result. Tinubu is the only president in Nigeria and the Nigerian history that has no election result. Tinubu cannot present to you the proof. I'm talking about the proof state by state and all of that too, of the numbers announced for him by Yakubu. It's going to make sure that that never happen next time. They won't make mistake of switching off your IREF when the results were already rolling in. This time around, you will not have access to any IREF. They will do everything themselves, and they will tell you to go to court. So you're going to go and get their PVC, Abi, participate in their charade. So when you get rigged out, what's going to happen? Oh, we have been cheated. We no go green. We'll scatter everything. So now you what? You will be willing to face their soldiers, right? Why participate in something that you know you will be rigged when you can actually fight for its reform, the change of everything that surrounds it now? And if they say no, scatter everything. But you rather wait, Abi? Obi was in Kano yesterday. Somebody said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You have to be very careful too, okay? Because the enemy of your enemy could be a very foolish person. And you don't want to be a friend to a foolish person because he's a friend with your enemy. Right? I'll leave it to that. So, Dele Alakori, who is currently with Tinubu in, what do you call it, in Saudi Arabia. Well, it was with him when they went to Netherlands, Holland. And then there's this company, what do they call it again? I think they call it Penscope or something, right? This is an extractive company that is involved in mineral resources, a sort of a business all over the world. Very corrupt. Encore, I think they are called Encore. I think. They are so corrupt that in the United States, they pleaded guilty for not only that they were sponsoring different acts of terrorism in Africa, they were actually paying bribes to government officials to look the other way, while resources of some of these African countries were being stolen. So the American government or American court actually fined them billions of dollars for that. But Dele Alakori sat with one of them, this same company, in, I think it's in Holland, right? So sat with one of them, discussing, according to him, they were discussing the resources potential of Nigeria and how these guys could come in and bring in some money and all of that stuff. And Dele Alakori is wearing a, what's that watch called again? Richard, is it called Richard Whale or Richard Mill? I don't know. But you see that wristwatch Dele Alakori is putting on is worth $204,000 US dollars. That's the value of that wristwatch. $204,000 dollars. And that is 216 million naira. That is the worth of the wristwatch. In the answer, on the hands of Dele Alakori, sitting there with a corrupt, exploitative company, where they are ready, if they can bring money, resources stay in Nigeria, may they can't take them. But he's taking the picture and posted that online, like it's something good. I told you there is no investor coming to Nigeria, except people who are going to come around and steal what they can steal legally with the approval of a Tinubu, as long as they can pay. You will see many parts of Nigeria invaded by different terrorists, crisis left, right, and center. These are not people who want to just come and claim land. These are those who want to take your resources without paying a dime. And they are getting the approval from the top. Dele Alakori can wear $1 million watch as much as he likes. And he can continue to make them believe that they are doing it for Nigeria. You will be too dumb to believe that, though. But yeah, there's a lot of you who believe anything. For example, you know this Jimovia. Now, this is a Jimovia. Jimovia happened to, is a banker. You know his face now. Sorry, what is the name of his bank again? I actually always thought, okay, I think it's is it UBA? No? Zenith? No? Sorry, what is Jimovia's bank again? He's a veteran, okay, in the banking industry, and he's been an IGP himself too. All government in power. And under Tinubu, these are the characters, bankers who helped Tinubu with some of his, what they call business, but some of his shady deals, money laundering. The bankers in Nigeria are those who are helping. And I'm talking about the top shots. They are those who are helping the thieves, the looters in Nigeria to facilitate the money laundering on how to take all this loot out of Nigeria. And they call them my best friend. Best friends. And I have known him for the past 40 years because they have been partners in crime for so long. But Jimovia is now going to be the chairman of student loan. So if you put it that way, that simply means all of you go become customer. All of you students, great Nigeria students, the greatest Baba, who are waiting for Tinubu's student loan. If you already have an account with Zenith Bank, now there they go pay your school fees, your student loan into. And if you don't get an account, you will have to go and open one. And then wait till when they will say the money is now available for student loan. And you can befriend Jimovia. They are all part of the con. They are all part of the fraud. They are playing their role in pretending that they're actually working on an economy that is going to help Nigerians. God damn it, man. People believe that. So they throw in all these names, but when you look at it, they are all substanceless. No substance at all. Yeah? And then you can easily see through the lie. But they have the media. They need to keep making people believe that there is something called hope that is coming. When you see people like, Jimovia, very, very big man. They are all fronts. And we say they are all fronts. This is what they mean. This is what it actually means. So you just need to go take a look at those who also helped their Bokuwari to lie to you. At the last minute, they are all gone now. You can't even see a single one of them. Who told you then that, Bokuwari is, in fact, he's such a very kiniko. We just had a meeting with Mr. President now. Honestly speaking, this plan for this Nigeria. How many times people came out of Bokuwari's ass old rock and told you that Bokuwari's mission for like, we just had a meeting now. The presidency's last, waiting end up. Poverty capital of the world. Most terrorized people in the entire Africa. That's why I ended it. Impoverished people. So when you see names like this, they are just there to popo you and make it look like, oh yeah. But I will be here. I go there here. And it is to remind you. I will be here to remind you that time. This whole thing, the madness you allow to last this long will last forever as much as you want it. But one day, all of this,